Oh. I like your motion here to start the backswing more active. Then now, when you start the backswing, here your right leg is too straight here. That means your hip is moving backward quite a bit. You're turning the pelvis too much, so that's why the right leg is straight.
Yep.
So instead, you should be able to stand on the right side here instead of going this way. So try to keep the. It's not really weight, but try to push the ground harder with the right leg, but don't let the hip go backward. If the hip goes backward here, your right leg is pretty much done. You cannot push the ground.
But once I push it, that'll stop that getting sort of stuck in here.
So move the pelvis or hip with the leg action. Using the leg action, you are moving this instead of you're sliding.
So it should feel more.
Yeah, like that. So instead of sliding backward and then try to straighten the leg, you have to use the leg to move to turn. Right? That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So you don't have to completely extend the knee, but you have.
So there's a feeling of up, of sort of.
Yeah. When you start the mower, pull it.
Yeah. Okay.
Diagonally, right? So you have that feel of so moving the shoulder, right shoulder, diagonally up. Okay. So when the right hip moves backward this much, the right leg becomes completely straight. Then you cannot really push the ground that way, because you already reached the end of the range of motion. Yeah. So this is what I see here. Then what happens is, with that, your body is kind of collapsing a little bit here, and then the collarbone goes a bit flat backward here. So now your collarbone is on this line here. And then you cannot go any further, so you have to lift the arms. Now the hands are higher here. So you're going into the crossover alignment. Although it looks like the backswing is reasonable, but actually it shows a little bit of a crossover alignment. And that's because at the beginning, the sliding this backward here, so naturally this goes flat, and then you are lifting up here. Then when you bring the arms up here, then club head points this way slightly. Okay, it's not too bad, but so the backswing is a bit too flat. Now on the way down, you are letting the club head go out here. And particularly, what I don't like is this posture here. So what happens here is, from here, you lift this up here, and then just bring everything down here. And eventually, left arm is not doing much, and then your right arm is dominant here. And with that, you're going like this, instead of swing through this way here. So you have to turn the body more, and then let the hands go in front of your body with a well-extended lead arm here, instead of So you tend to, because you keep it a bit low on this side here, go up here, you are dragging this. You have a tendency of dragging.
Yeah.
Instead of letting it go. So this is an awkward finish posture here. So the arm goes up here. The right arm goes up here. But your left arm doesn't know where to go. So you finish like this. Instead, let it go, and then finish. Okay.
Like the hammer throws. When you see the hammer throw guys.
So have the feel of letting it go around your body. And then in doing that, you need to have a long runway. Okay, so that's why you need to have enough backswing here. From there, come down and then let it go. Let the wrist go here. So on the way down, essentially you keep dragging the club here. And then, so your pelvis is turned quite a bit here. Turned quite a bit here, the hands are here. It's too close. Because this is too close, you're dragging this and then coming to too close here. Sometimes you pull the ball, sometimes you push the ball here. Instead of letting it go and then using the club head motion hit the ball, then you're using this motion, but you are basically dragging this. And then your body has to shift quite a bit this way. And then you have a really awkward finish position here because of that. So you pulled it in, and then this arm is coming close to the body, so the left arm should be folded. Now the rear view here, you go. So you're lifting the right heel a little bit and then start the backswing. So you can see that the transition is really quick here. So go up here and then quickly coming down. That means that it's pulling this down here, pretty much dragging this. You need to have a bit more time in the transition.
Okay.
Because if you have an active motion this way here, then you have to wait until this slows down and then start the downswing, instead of just bring this up here and then to pull down. So that means in the backswing, you are controlling the club motion with the arms here intentionally to bring it up here, instead of using the momentum and let it go and the wait and then throw.
Is it just more effort in the backswing and then that'll give me more up here?
Yeah, but you need to put more effort in the backswing, so make the backswing more active. But at the same time, on the way down, you should be able to use the wrist and the forearm motion well. Yeah. Because a lot of motion is coming from the wrist and the forearm here. But instead, what you do is to go up here and you are dragging this down here.
Neutral body.
Just dragging here instead of letting it go. So, and to me, the right elbow is a bit too low here, back here.
Yeah.
So go up, coming down right away here. Instead of having good wind up and build the tension and let it go. And then bring this down here. You have to slide the body to make room here, coming down this way.
I am doing that, or I should be.
No, you are doing it,
I'm
but
doing it,
yeah, it's too much. So your right elbow is coming down quite a bit. And then it's also fairly in upright motion here. So the left arm cannot go anywhere here because your motion is coming this way. For the left arm, swing and then left arm is coming up this way and then you end up here. Yeah. Instead of swing and then turn this way. Turn up. So you have to let it go. Because it's pulled up like this, then you finish like that. So this is a really uncomfortable body posture. And it's because you're pulling this down here and then bring this up here, so you end up here. If this is a club, then particularly we need to use the range of motion allowed it in the wrist and the forearm well. Okay. And then big range of motion is actually coming from this motion here. It's called the pronation, supination of the forearm. This is supination, pronation here. So this is the main source of mobility for the club. Okay? So instead of using wrist a lot here, your wrist is not moving that much. It's pretty much more or less this motion here, and then coming back to neutral position here. So you're lifting this thumb up and going down, but you have a lot of range of motion from the pronation, supination here. So go up here, swing through, go up here, swing, 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 swing here. So in doing that, your leading elbow shouldn't be stuck. Okay? It shouldn't be obstructed. So in the backswing, nothing should, influence the motion of the right elbow and then going up here easily. On the way down, when you swing, you have to let the left arm go like this. But if you come down this way and then bring this up here, this happens. So the key is moving it around your body, and then let it go, let it go, let it go. That way, you have an unobstructed motion of the stick and particularly the lead arm, right? So let's do this. Using the left arm only, hold it a bit short here, that it'll be easier. And then try to feel this motion here. Swing here, and then, so for the lead arm here, it's a pronation here, and the supination here. The swing, swing. In this process, or what you can do is both the hands, but swing and then let it go, as if you see the motion in baseball. But so swing and then let it go, swing and then let it go. So promote this unobstructed motion of the stick on this side all the way here, instead of. Okay. And then this side the same. Just let it go around. So you can use actually, right hand only, left hand only. When you use the right hand only, again using the supination motion here, if you add this motion without keeping the elbow here, just let it go here, then you can have a nice motion of the white ball around. And then let it go, let it go. Let it go. The same thing. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. So let's start with the left arm. So when you use the left arm, then put your right hand over here. Swing through. Since it's a one arm, you can extend it a bit more. Extend it a bit more. Almost so the goal here is not just to move it around your body, but throwing it out. Make a large arc on this side. Bring the left hand a bit higher in the backswing here. Go a bit higher. From there, throw the arm here. So when the hands are too long, if your arms are too close to your body, then you're pretty much killing the mobility allowed here. And you have to use the body to drag it, right? So in order to use the mobility allowed at the shoulder as well, then you have to bring it a bit higher here. And let it go. One thing here, in the downswing, your goal is not to pull this in, but rather pretty much throwing it toward the target here. So using the speed here and then let it go, then the elbow has to travel a bit higher here. This elbow has to travel a bit higher this way instead of pulling this in quite a bit. So here, you have to flip this. So on the way down, come down here, swing, and then just a flip. And then do not bring the elbow too close to your body. Rather, you are letting it go here, as if you would develop speed here and then throw something, like a bowling, right? So let it go, continue this motion, and then finish here, instead of try to pull it in. So I have the image of throwing the white ball toward the target this way here. Yes. Yeah. That's a better play. Now, use the right arm only. And then put your left arm here. Because this is coming down too low here. Again, the goal is to throw the white ball toward me. Yep. Now use both hands. It's too low here. It's still too low. Bring it a bit higher. So let's see here. So when you start, let's go to the setup position. Let's go to the setup position. Yep. So in this position here, when you go to the backswing, as you start motion here, imagine a plane connecting the ball and the midsection of your trunk here. Okay? This is the swing plane. So if you hold it with the one arm here, let's put your left hand below the elbow here. Okay? So the hand shows the direction of the swing plane. It's along this line and going here. This is the swing plane here. Yeah. Then as you rotate, this hand moves along the swing plane. Along the swing plane, so your elbow shouldn't go too low here. Yeah. So that way, you can have a lot more range of motion here. But you don't lift intentionally up here. Then it's too unstable here. So just bring the elbow along that plane. Then you are going to this position here. So with that, you can also do this flipping here. So instead of pulling this way here, keeping the elbow low, move the elbow along the swing plane and then have the supination. Then you'll have the feel of flipping this, right? And that the elbow shouldn't be too low here. So then, from here, go up here. And then so as you throw, nothing will obstruct the motion of the arms. Okay?
Just start with the here.
And then on this side here, on this side, go up here, and as you swing, you cannot keep going this way here. You have to. Yeah, because this arm will go this way here. If you use both the hands, that this will go through a supination, right? Then the right arm should show a pronation here. So in other words, when you use the one arm here, then on this side, let it go, and then you have to change the orientation here. So you have to flip the hand, right? So instead of dragging this way here, you have to let it go this way. So use the one arm, right arm only, right arm only. Now, at the top here, no need to stop it. So if you feel the motion of the white ball in the backswing, if you flip and then let it go, it will go this much here. Flip and let it go. So your goal is actually to move the white ball around your body. Use the forearm and elbow, the wrist well. Let it go all the way here instead of just hold it back here. Okay? Give good white ball motion around. So your goal is to move the white ball about here. Yeah. Yes. Currently, this is good. So you are not fighting here. You are letting the stick go more. Yeah. And then try to come up with a consistent swing when you repeat the motion. Now let's use both ends. And then have the feel of throwing the white ball toward me. This time it's too low. And then also went down a little bit. So push the ground with the right leg. Well, support your body with the right leg. Rushed. So here, in the backswing, have the image of throwing the white ball that way. Then because of the momentum, it'll go around your body, right? And you have to wait until it slows down.
So it'll be more
So you,
aggressive backswing, and then that'll force me to.
yeah. So let's do this. So instead of go up here and then quickly coming down here, rather throw and then give enough wind up here, using the momentum. So you need to have a bit more time in the transition. Then you can use the whole muscles and then let it go.
But it comes from that first, the takeaway and the.
Throw it around. Again. I rushed it too much. So here. So when you go completely relaxed here, then this will happen here. Right? So you use a minimum amount of force here. That means that even here, you don't need to use force to stop this. Just let it go. Just really relax and then throw. Relax and throw here. Instead of trying to swing hard, just go easy, and then let it go around. Completely relax your body, and feel the motion of the white ball around as you swing. Repeat the swing back and forth, continuously. Yeah. Relax, and then throw. Now on this side, you have tendency of pulling it in. Try to throw this way. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. Still a bit rough. It's not completely smooth here.
No.
So when you have smooth motion, it looks like this. So then, particularly when you relax, the motion comes from the lower body instead of using the upper body. When you just let it go, using the legs and then throw this way, and then throw this way. So both ways you're throwing outward, laterally outward. Throw that way, throw this way.
And more footwork, better footwork.
Yeah. That's it. So easy. Smooth motion. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. So only when you relax your body that you can really feel the motion of the white ball, and then you can start controlling the motion. Sometimes when you try to put a lot of effort, then you just repeat the same thing again and again. So as you swing, here you develop the speed. Using the speed, hit the ball, and then after that, let it go, instead of pulling this in here. No need to put a lot of effort on this side. So let it go and then throw. Using the momentum, let it go. You don't have to lift this up, or you don't have to pull this in. Just using this motion and then let it go. Toward me. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Now your right leg is not completely extended; it's still slightly flexed. That's good. So you don't have to pay much attention to this. If you keep moving like this, throw here, then the leg actions will automatically adjust. Okay? So sometimes the best way to fix a problem is you deviate your attention to something else. Okay.
People say, to fix something in the golfing, you need to fix it with a dynamic move rather than try and
Yeah, instead of position-based
Instead
approach,
of position-based, yeah.
you have to have a continuous motion.
Like a Mike Adams sort of.
So this is one continuous motion all the way here, and then all you need to pay attention to is acceleration followed by deceleration, acceleration, then deceleration, acceleration, deceleration. So it's one continuous motion back and forth. So when you let the white ball go around, you don't have to worry about where you end up here or pulling this low back here, because you're promoting good white ball motion here, right? So let me record this. When I say go and then do the continuous swing. Okay, ready, go. All right. So now you feel what it's like to release it instead of dragging it. Ooh. All right.
Yeah, it looks better.
Look at your arm motion on this side here. It's not this posture
Yeah,
here.
you can't do that.
You're letting it go here.
Yeah.
Almost similar in both ways, right? Because you're more focusing on the flow of the motion rather than swinging hard.
Yeah, already looks better.
Yeah. So your interest is letting the white ball go